Do you ever feel unmotivated to practice your instrument? Not because you are lazy, but because you feel confused. You sit there, you look at your instrument and you think, what's the point of practicing if it doesn't really help me, if that sounds familiar? This video is for you. This video is for anyone who plays an instrument. You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to study hours a day. It's for people who love music, but sometimes feel stuck. Very often, when we talk about motivation, people say things like, just force yourself. If you practice, you'll improve. And yes, that's true. But when you are in a low moment, those words don't really help. In this video, I want to talk about what really blocks many musicians, especially amateurs musicians, and what you can actually do when motivation is gone. For me, lack of motivation usually comes from one thing: confusion. Not clear goal, not clear direction. When you don't know why, motivation disappears very fast. You start thinking, what am I working towards? Is this even useful? And very often another things enters the picture: comparison. You see other musicians online, you hear people who play better than you, and you feel behind. So you tell yourself, if I practice like this and I still don't reach my goal, then maybe it doesn't make sense at all. That's a very common thought. So what should you do on those days? Here's the first important things. When you have no motivation, your goal is not to improve. Your goal is simply to play, even for a very short time. 5 minutes is enough. You don't need a big plan. You don't need a perfect session. You can play something very simple. You can improvise. You can just make sound, not because it leads somewhere specific, but just for the pleasure of doing it. And very often, some things interesting happen. You start with 5 minutes and you continue. As we say in Italy, l'appetito viene mangiando. You don't force it, it's just happens. But there is a big mistake many musicians make. They play for a few minutes and then they judge it. They think, this is not how I imagined it. I didn't reach my goal, so maybe I should stop. Very often, the problem is not the practice. The problem is the goal. The goal was too ambitious for that moment. I used to think like this too, especially during difficult periods. And every time I judged myself like that, motivation becomes even weaker the next day. Here's the perspective that really helped me. Practicing is not only about improving. For me, practicing is also about feeling good with myself. It's about checking in with the instrument. It's about understanding if I still enjoy playing it. Or more generally, if I still enjoy the path I'm on. 5 imperfect minutes keep that connection alive. 0 minutes slowly break it. And once that connection is gone, motivation is very hard to rebuild. There's a phrase I hear a lot in music. Are you willing to die for music? I don't really like that question. I prefer this one. Are you willing to lie for music? Living for music means accepting difficult days, confusing days, days where you don't feel inspired at all, and still choosing to show up gently. So, quick recap. When you have no motivation, don't set huge goals. Play for a short time, play simple things, and don't judge yourself. That's how motivation slowly comes back. If you play an instrument and this helped and this video resonates with you, leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. The next step is building a simple practice routine that works even when motivation is low. I talk about that in the next video. Enjoy the music and have a good practice. Bye!